Welcome to Strong with Raj, no nonsense strength. Gym talk can sound like a foreign language. Today we'll decode the terms you actually use under the bar. For each one, I'll say what it means, why it matters for barbell strength, and a plain English example you can use today. Quick note before we start, this episode uses an AI synthesized version of my voice with my full consent. The script is written and approved by me. This is educational content, not medical advice. Train responsibly and use safeties or spotter arms. 1 rep max. The heaviest weight you can lift once with standard form. It anchors programming and percentages. If your squat 1 rep max is 180 kilos, then 80% work sets are around 144 kilos. Estimated 1 rep max, a calculated 1 rep max from the reps and load you actually did. Useful when you don't test a true max. If you hit 140 kilos for 5, your estimated 1 rep max is about 165 kilos. Use that for planning. RPE, rate of perceived exertion, usually from 6 to 10. RPE 8 means 2 reps left. It lets you auto-regulate. If 150 kilos feels like a 9 today, drop to 147.5 and keep the effort where you want it. RIR, reps in reserve. How many reps you had left? Same idea as RPE flipped. 120 kilos for 5 at 2 RIR means you could have done 7. Next week, add 2.5 kilograms. PR, personal record. Your best lift or your best for a given rep range. 130 kilos for 5 is a 5 rep PR, even if your 1 rep max has not changed. Training volume, total work. Usually sets times reps with load in mind. More is not always better. Recoverable is the key. Squat, 3 sets of 5 is 15 reps. Add 2 back-off sets and you increased volume. Intensity, how heavy the bar is, often a percent of 1 rep max. Strength needs enough intensity to drive adaptation. Most main work should live between 70 and 90% across the week. Frequency, how often you train a lift per week. More touches build skill up to the point recovery allows. Many lifters do well squatting 3 times weekly with 1 light day. Progressive overload, planned increases over time in load, reps or sets. Add 2.5 kilos to your squat heavy day each week until you stall. Then reset and climb again. Deload, a short planned drop in load or volume to recover and keep progress moving. Take 10% off for 1 week, keep the same sets, then resume. Microcycle, usually 1 training week. For example, Monday, Wednesday, Friday is your microcycle. Mesocycle, a block of weeks, often 3 to 6, focused on 1 progression. For example, 4 weeks building 5s, then deload, then pivot to triples. Top set plus backoffs. Work up to 1 heavy set, then do lighter sets for volume with cleaner form. 160 kilos for 5 as your top set, then 2 sets of 5 at 145. AMRAP.
You mean AMRAP?
As many reps as possible at a given load. Use sparingly for feedback, not every session. A last set AMRAP at 80% can help you gauge your estimated 1 rep max. Warm-up jumps. The steps from the empty bar to your first work set. They should prepare you, not tire you out. For a 100 kilo squat, empty bar for 8 to 10, 40 for 5, 60 for 3, 80 for 2, 90 for 1, then 100 for 5. Bracing, creating 360-degree pressure around your trunk to make the torso rigid. Big breath, ribs down, push into the belt if you wear one, and hold through the sticking point. The Valsalva maneuver. A breath hold while bracing to stiffen the torso under load. Inhale and brace before you squat down. Exhale after you're past the sticky spot on the way up. Midfoot, your balance point halfway between heel and toes. Keep the bar stacked over it. In the squat and the deadlift, a near vertical bar path over midfoot is the money line. Bar path. The route the bar travels. Efficient paths are close and vertical. Bench is back then up. Squat and deadlift are near vertical over midfoot. Sticking point. The part of the rep where the bar slows most. Train around it with pauses or targeted variations. Paused squats just below parallel help you drive out of the hole. BMR, basal metabolic rate.
Basal metabolic rate.
Calories you would burn doing nothing. It is context for intake. If your BMR is around 1,700 calories, your daily target for strength will be higher once you add activity. TDEE, total daily energy expenditure, BMR plus activity, training and the cost of digestion. If your TDEE is around 2,600 calories, eating near that maintains weight. Higher for gaining, lower for cutting. NEAT, non-exercise activity like steps and standing. It moves the needle more than you think. Add 2,000 to 3,000 steps per day to help recovery and body composition. VO2 max. How much oxygen you can use at hard effort. A measure of aerobic capacity. It is not a direct strength metric, but a better base helps you recover between sets and sessions. 1 or 2 zone 2 sessions per week builds that base without killing strength. BMI, body mass index, weight relative to height. It is a crude screening tool. It does not separate muscle from fat. For lifters, pair it with waist measures and performance. DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness, usually 24 to 72 hours after new or higher volume work. It is not a progress meter. You can make great gains without crippling soreness. EPOC, excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, the afterburn. It is real but smaller than people think. A hard session might add tens of calories, not hundreds. Do not chase afterburn. Chase good training. Creatine monohydrate, a well-supported supplement that helps high power output and training volume. 3 to 5 grams daily, anytime. Consistency beats timing. Putting it to work. Program with progressive overload, not ego jumps. Use RPE or RIR to hit the right effort on the day. Keep the bar over midfoot and hold a strong brace. Those are your technique foundations. Eat for your TDEE, not your BMR, and let steps, sleep, and protein do their work. If you want a printable PDF of these terms with plain English examples, comment PDF and I will share it. Tell me which term you want me to demo next with real sets, RPE, estimated 1 rep max or warm-up jumps. Subscribe if you want no-nonsense barbell strength, squat, deadlift, bench and overhead press. No fluff, just results.